Hello, it's Friday, so therefore it's a new posting on livingafulfillinglife.com. Now, I realized that I've missed out on this very important component of rest in the last video. So therefore, instead of talking about goal setting on business or career, I'm going to focus on rest, which is really important if you want to get fitter and healthier. So, what is rest? Is rest sleep? Yes, one of it. Now I look at rest as two important aspects. One is sleep, as the physical sleep that we need when we go to sleep, right? We all do that. But a lot of people find difficulty going to sleep. One thing for sure, I've got a good number of people, rather my clients, that come to me because they're suffering from insomnia problem. So, why a person can't go to sleep easily, all right? Perhaps they have too much in their mind, all right? Or perhaps the mind is too activated, so therefore the brain wave is not, gradually falling into or lowering into the alpha, theta, and even delta. So therefore, it is important just prior to maybe about 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours, don't engage in too much of a brain activities. I don't mean don't do anything, but don't engage in too much of, you need to analyze stuff and you need to get into thinking and planning. So don't do that. Leave that in the morning, leave that in some part of the day and not 2 to 3 hours before you go to sleep. So time to sleep, please sleep. Because a lot of people, time to sleep, they don't sleep, all right? Or they can't go to sleep. And then time to be awake, and then they find that they don't have the energy. What is the ideal time to go to sleep? I know it's going to be difficult for some people, but if you look at it and if you can do that, then definitely, all right, you will be healthier and fitter before 11 p.m. I learned that from Deepak Chopra. And I've done that and I've been doing that, okay? And I've tested it. When I actually sleep after 11 or before 11, when I wake up in the morning, it sure feels very different. So before 11 p.m., go to sleep. That means by about 10:15, you should be in bed, winding down with the intention of going to sleep. Yes, a lot of people do not have the intention to go to sleep. Now, if you have no intention to go to sleep, all right, then you find that your brain is not going to allow you to do so, and therefore your brain wave does not lower to the optimum state of that REM, okay, which is rapid eye movement. So, put in your plan, sleep before 11 p.m. All right, that's for sleep. Then what's the other aspects of rest? Some call it meditation. Some call it take a breather. Some call it have a moment. Some even call it a power nap. All right, so whichever terms that you may like to use. Personally, I'll just call it quiet time. All right, somewhere in the day, I do that usually kind of lunchtime. All right, even I'm busy, all right, I still find a moment that I can rest as the quiet time. So the quiet time, you just shut your eyes and just be quiet. That's quiet time. If you sort of fall asleep a little, sort of having that kind of cat nap, that's what they call, fine. But even your brain is thinking about stuff, fine. But it's really just quiet time. And having that quiet time is rest. All right? If you want to call it meditation, by all means. But it's really that rest time. And I make it a point to do it every day, about usually lunchtime, but sometimes I may do it slightly after lunch, depending on my schedule. Put it in your plan. Have that quiet time. If you find that lunchtime is not a good time to have a quiet time, plan it. Maybe somewhere in the late morning, somewhere in the late afternoon, but have that quiet time, or even in the evening. Then you find that this rest will definitely help you to rejuvenate. That's right, rest helps you rejuvenate. Help you to revitalize. So rest means sleep and quiet time. All right, put it in your plan and look forward to 2011. Stay well.